Congratulations. Your first time as captain. Can you explain the moment you found out when the coaching staff told you and how you felt?
Oh, it's pretty casual. Smithy just pulled me to the side and told me you're going to captain, and I was just proud, privileged. Yeah.
Being from this region, what does it mean to you to lead your side out on your home turf where you grew up?
Yeah, I'm just proud, and I guess for all the young girls that come from here to have a role model that they can look up to and aspire to be like.
Wayne's lineup that you've named against Scotland, what do you want to get out of it leading into the quarterfinals?
Well, it's an important game. Like, it determines where we sit in the frame of things. I wanted Arihiana to lead up here. I think she was player of the match last time we played up here. She galvanised the team. She also captained a trial team for us that did really well. So trying to get, like, we've made some changes. We've got some girls that need to recover from some slight injuries. So we've got a different team to what played the other day, normal. And I think Ari leading that will be really positive.
The decision making on her being captain, I mean, what she brought to the group, and I guess why have you named her?
Well, Ari's sort of like our cultural leader anyway. She's in the leadership group. She leads the haka. She's a great little player. She covers a couple of areas, halfback and 10. So we've got a lot of versatility in the squad, and I just think it's the right thing for up here in our home territory to lead us out.
How did your whānau react, Ari, when you told them you were going to be captain of the team?
Sorry, what
How
was?
did your whānau react when you told them?
I didn't tell them. I let them find out this morning when everyone else did. So yeah, I've had a lot of messages since then.
Wayne, what was it like telling Portia that she wasn't going to play in this test?
Look, Portia was fine. She's a few of the girls are pretty sore. We've been training we've trained on a sand-based pitch in Auckland, so there are quite a few sort of tight calves, tight hamstrings. Really important that we give them the opportunity to get right. So that's mixed with the fact that, as you know, I think we've got 32 really good players, so I never stress if someone else got to come in. I'm fine with that. We've got real quality in the team. Portia was, she was fine. She knew that she probably needs a week to recover, and we're playing a quarter-final up here anyway, so she's hoping she might start on that.
You're not worried you're going to be banned from coming to Northland again?
It was a concern.
Is Aisha primed and ready to go, so back starting?
Yeah, so it's great to have Aish back. She's had 4 really good weeks of training, getting back into it, recovering from that slight calf injury. So it's pretty exciting having her back in there.
Ari, just throughout the season we've seen different players lead the haka as well as yourself. What's the significance of seeing players from the regions they're from, say, whenever you've played there, performing that at home?
Yeah, I guess when the shoe fits, if they've put their hand up as very good leaders to do that, then we're all about that. It's really collaborative. Everyone has their own mana, so if they can step up and lead the group, we're all about that.
It's only your second start for the Black Ferns. Is there pressure that comes with that, or do you just sort of push that to the side?
Nothing changes. Prepare the same, do everything the same, and everyone's great leaders in their own right, so it makes it easier.
You've obviously overcome quite a harsh injury over the past year and a half. Has that sort of motivated you, or has it just been, as normal?
Yeah, I guess subconsciously maybe it has, but it's like anything when you play rugby, there's injuries and you just have to overcome those.
You've done your homework. I didn't know either of those two things.
Ari, growing up playing rugby up in Ohio, did you ever think one day you'd be stepping out on the regional park playing for your national team?
I always thought I'd be an All Black. I'd probably say no. I guess when I was younger it wasn't a big thing up in Northland. Though there was a lot of teams playing up here back then, it wasn't really a pathway to the black jersey, so no.
And obviously today is going to be showing that pathway is very much there for our young line up here.
Yeah.
What's so special about Northland Rugby, Harry, that we can expect from the weekend? Just in general, not just playing, but from the whole community. What's so special about this whole occasion for the community?
You know, we're not privileged to these opportunities a lot. It's not often that national teams get to come up here and play. We're a community and we'll always get behind everyone. So yeah, Northland, let's go, get up, come on, support us.
Ari spoke really brilliantly the other night at club night about the women's clubs up here as a part of community. It was really, tell them.
Yeah, so obviously my club is Taiamai or Hawaii, and just it's amazing what rugby has done in terms of the play or the part that the women plays in the households now. When there's rugby around and all the mums and the children, they all get along to the local clubs, it really empowers them and makes them feel bigger than just being at home and doing the motherly things.
Honey, we bumped into your family on the way here and we were talking to one of your aunties, actually, who even cried when she found out that you were going to be captain, and she said that you're not only representing your country but your family as well. To hear that from your family and how proud they are of you, and she even said, you know, she's doing it for this region to show that a young girl from where you're from can run out the Black Ferns one day. When you hear things like that, I mean, what does it mean to you?
I'm just proud. Like you're pretty speechless. I just want my whānau to get along and support. That's the biggest thing. Showing up is the biggest thing.
What type of supporters are they in the stands? Are they shouting at you all the time, giving you advice?
Oh yeah, they all think they're the ref or the coach, but yeah.
I'm going to sound like a bit of a broken record, Wayne, but how close are you to knowing your strongest 15 leading into the good final?
Yeah, I think it's more 23 for us. You see the way we play, we're trying to run teams off their feet, but we don't want to run ourselves off our feet, so we've got to have 23 players who can all front in a final, quarter-final, semi-final, whatever, playoff game. I think we've got more than 23, so it's not easy, and there possibly won't even be a settled 23 through the playoffs, depending on how far we go, of course. I'm really happy with what we've got, and I never fret if we get an injury, because I know we've got someone else who's going to step in and do the business. So I'm pretty comfortable with where we're at here.
Some teams have chosen not to rotate as much as you have.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable that that's the right approach? You wanted to give everyone a game, introduce them to the World Cup?
Yeah, like it's similar to what we've done in men's World Cups. You know, we took the view that you need everyone. As we proved in 2011, we needed more than everyone. We just had some of the public joining us. You know, it's, so you just got to be ready for everything. And the other part of it for me is this is a really special occasion for all our women, and it's more special if you actually start a match and if you actually play. And so I want it to be really memorable for them. And I think it's been good for the squad to see that everyone can play. You know, we bring someone on and they perform well, and it's really, I think it lifts us up as a squad, and this team's connecting really well together, so I'm pretty happy with where we're at.
Wayne, one of the Scottish strengths has been the rolling maul. You working on a plan to deal with it?
Yeah, we're going to try and get a 16th person on the field. Look, I'm really fortunate. We've got some of the best coaches in the world helping here. You know, that Mike Cron, who I think's the best forward coach in the world. Not just forward coach, he's a great coach all around. You've got Ted, who I absolutely loved working with from 2004 on. He's full of wisdom. Wes Clark's going to be an outstanding coach. I guess he's going to be headhunted all around the world, I reckon. He's outstanding, and Whitney's the same. I'm really fortunate, and so they know where we stand. You know, they're not silly. They know that we struggled in the scrum and the line out more the other day. And so of course there'll be a lot of work put into it. You just got to be careful that you don't put everything into one basket, you know, because we've got a second game, and we've got to maintain that attacking attitude whilst fixing up this other stuff.
Wayne, Hazel at 10 and Teresa at 12, what's the significance of those two playing there?
Well, Hazel plays a lot with Ari for a start. Secondly, she hasn't started in this campaign. Thought she was outstanding when she came on the weekend actually. Tough, accurate, executes really well. She deserves a go, but also I think Ruha's played more minutes than anyone else this season, so she was pretty happy to have a bit of a break. Hopefully we won't have to put her on.
How important? Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, how important is it to have someone else who can play at that number 10?
Oh, 100%. Like you never know when injuries are going to hit. And someone like Hazel's she's been around a long time, probably longer than you, eh? Yeah. She started any games? Yeah.
More at winger, I think. Yeah.
Hazel's very direct, very emotionless, makes the calls accurately. She's tough, and she adds something to us when she comes on. So she's getting an opportunity now to show that she's an option down the track.
Like we said before, no Woodman or no Tui, who you've been your top try scorers so far. Is that a worry or concern going into Saturday's game, or do you believe that other players will rise to the challenge?
Oh, 100%. Like to me, Aisha was the best player in the world during the Pac 4. Like, she was just unbelievable, outstanding. So we've got her coming back. Renee Whitcliffe plays model positions. You see how good she is at the continuity game. She might not be quite as quick as she was, but she beats people and she gets the ball away, and it suits our style. Renee Holmes has been outstanding all year. I got no concerns about them. I know how good Portia and Ruby are, but we've got other women who are outstanding in their own right.
We might wrap up there, guys, unless there's one final question.
What did you make of England v France?
Yeah, like they're outstanding, aren't they? Both teams are outstanding. Physicality is unbelievable. It's great to watch. You see some of these household names over there like Marley Packer and Scarrick and those girls playing, and then the French. I thought the French were just unbelievable. 220 tackles in the women's game. I mean, that's ridiculous. So we know where we stand. We've got some real threats in front of us. I think they scored 166 points against us on the tour last year, the four of them combined. So we're realistic. We know they're both exceptional. So we're just got to go game by game and see if we can get better each week.
Awesome, thanks guys.
Thanks, guys.
I'll get our next two
I'd just like to say one thing. I love the way you do your research. Questions.
Excellent. Cheers.